Thank you, Shira, and thank you, Topher, for providing us this beautiful space. We're going to continue in this meditative mode. We invite you to sing along with us if you like, or just allow the music to continue you in this deep way. Shanti Om, Shanti Om, Shanti Shanti Om, Om Shanti Om, Shanti Om, Shanti Shanti Om, Om Shanti Om, Shanti Om, Shanti Shanti Om, Om Shanti Om, Shanti Om, Shanti Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti. Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti Shanti Om. 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 Om Shanti Om. Peace inside my heart, God, and only God is moving me. Peace inside my heart, God, and only God I live to see. Peace inside my heart, God, and only God is using me. Peace inside my heart, God, and only God I live to see. Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti Shanti Om. 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 Om Shanti Om. Peace inside my mind, God, and only God is using me. Peace inside my mind, God, and only God I live to see. Peace inside my mind, God, and only God is using me. Peace inside my mind, God, and only God I live to see. Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti Shanti Om. 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 Om Shanti Om. Peace inside the earth, God, and only God is using me. Peace there will be peace on the earth. Om. Salud. This next chant, we call forth the light. And how many of you have ever seen the movie Sunseed? No? Okay, y'all, go out and see the movie Sunseed. It was made a long time ago about the many spiritual teachers who came to the San Francisco Bay Area in the mid-'60s, late 60s, early 70s. It's a wonderful movie. And in the movie, Mershid Samuel Lewis, who's the creator of the Dances of Universal Peace, is interviewed. And the interviewer asked Mershid Sam, how will you know that your ministry has been successful? And he says, well, I will see my students shining. And he says, well, what do you mean shining? He goes, actual light, actually shining. If you don't know Mershid Sam, that would be how he would have said it. So we're going to talk about actual light shining. So you'll pick it up, I'm sure. Let your light shine on, let your light shine on, let your light shine on, let actual light come shining, let your light shine on, let your light shine on, let your light shine on, let actual light come shining, and let your light shine on, let your light shine on, let your light shine on, let actual light come shining, let your light shine on, let your light shine on, let your light shine on, let actual light come shining. Then we say the word of the singer. La ilaha illallah, 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 let actual light come shining. La ilaha illallah, 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 let actual light come shining, let your light shine on, let your light shine on, let your light shine on, let actual light come shining, let your light shine on, let your light shine on, let your light shine on, let actual light come shining. La ilaha illallah, 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 let actual light come shining, let your light shine on, let your light shine on, let your light shine on, let actual light come shining, let your light shine on, let your light shine on, let let your light shine on. Let actual light come shining. La ilaha illallahu, 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 la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Let actual light come shining. So just so you know, la ilaha illallahu translate into nothing exists outside of the being of the one that some of us call God, some of us call love, some of us call the cosmos, but that oneness, nothing exists outside of that. So, and congratulations, you're all Muslims now, because once you say la ilaha illallahu 3 times, guess what? Which just means that you're a believer, so well done you. I'm a tricky Sufi. And for those of you who may not know, my name is Gitanjali Lori Rivera. I am happy and honored and joyful to be your musical minister here at CSL. My pronouns are she and her, and my people come from Puerto Rico and the British Isles. I am joined this morning, as always, usually, by our dear friend Michael Santa Cruz on percussion, our dear friend Valerie Byrne on vocals, our dear friend Lauren Dechtenberg on keyboard, and later on in the program, our dear friends Ana Hernandez, yay, and Heather Houston. So we're going to begin this celebration. We've already been beginning, but we're going to continue this celebration with a wonderful song by Eddie Watkins called I Am the Place Where God Shows Up. So if you know it and you want to sing along with us, please do so. And you know you don't need my permission to get up and move around. But just in case you needed it, there it is. Am I strong enough to bear the burden that sometimes comes living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone, and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. There you go. Will I have enough to do the things I need to do to take care of myself and my community? Will I have enough of mind and body to live a life of grace and wholeness? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone. Nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has his being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves shows up. Keep singing. I am the place. I am the place where God You are the place. And reason has We are the place. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place. I am the place where God You are the place. And reason has We are the place. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Sing it once more. Sing. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Here we go, here we go. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. All right. Just in case there was any confusion, so get up, move around, greet the other gods in the room, and goddesses and devas and beings, and say hello to all of our beloved friends on Facebook and YouTube. Woohoo!
Come back to your seats, beloved community. Good morning. Happy autumn equinox. A grand rising and a warm welcome to everyone to our Sunday celebration service here at the Center for Spiritual Living, where our mission is to provide spiritual tools for personal and global transformation. Our purpose is to awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence. Our vision is a world that works for everyone and all life on earth. We are a community dedicated to possibility. My name is Amran, and my pronouns are she and her. My people come from Wales, Scotland, Ireland, Cherokee Nation. I'm a good mutt mix. And I am a blessed member of the Board of Trustees here. So grateful to have this opportunity.
And my name is Jason Osmansky. My pronouns are he and him. And the people on my mother's side, the Osmansky family, they come from Poland and Turkey. And on my father's side, Italy and Germany. And I am here as your admin. I work most days in the office and responding to your emails, managing the calendar, sending out your e-news and all those beautiful things. Yeah. And I'm also beloved to Reverend Elisha Christopher. Before we begin, we want to acknowledge the people that came before us on this land on which we gather. Take a moment to feel the ground beneath your feet and feel this holy ground, realizing and remembering that the earth is sacred and all land is holy land. And so we begin our morning by acknowledging that the land on which we gather is the unceded territory of the Awaswa-speaking Upi tribe, the Ama Mutsun tribal band. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor the ancestral and current struggle of the original people of this land.
Thank you. We extend a very special welcome to our friends and family viewing us on YouTube and Facebook. Boy, we are just getting out there more and more. Woo! We'd love to hear from you, so please leave a message in the chat and tell us where you're watching from. If you are here for the first time and feel comfortable revealing yourself, would you please raise your hand?
Well, if you're new, would you want to raise your hands? Yeah.
Awesome. We are so delighted that you chose to be here with us today. Thank you and welcome to CSL Santa Cruz. And those of us who already consider this our place, our spiritual home, please feel encouraged to make sure and say hello to those that are new and help them feel more welcome.
We have another illuminating celebration planned for you this morning. Our newest practitioner, Topher Steele, will be guiding our spiritual practice today. Yay. And practitioner Shira Stone will be holding us all in prayer throughout our service. And today's message will be delivered by Reverend Elisha Christopher. After service, we hope you join us for our social hour and potluck. Thanks to everyone with last names S through Z for bringing something to share. Next week, since it's a fifth Sunday, everyone gets to bring something. So highlight your culinary talents and bring something to share. We'd love to make it a huge feast. So that is awesome.
And it doesn't end there. Stay later for Dances of Universal Peace with Adora Deva. Adora, raise your hand. Here in our sanctuary at 12:30. And if you can't get enough, come back for Qigong with Beth Freewoman every second and fourth Thursday at 5:15.
Tuesday. Okay. That was a typo. And we're also excited. Sorry, no, that's actually later. Do you love engaging conversations about spirituality? Join practitioner Sky Leona for Spiritual Living Circle every second and fourth Thursday at either 1 or 6 p.m. This is not a class, and attendance is free, so please come feel free to participate. And this weekend, the fourth Saturday Felt Street Flea Market returns for the final time this season. You do not want to miss out on this amazing opportunity. Stop by anytime between 9 and 2 p.m. To get your goodies.
We are also excited to invite you to release and let go of your excess holiday decorations, your outgrown costumes, your no longer needed winter clothing, household goods, etc. Household ghouls, too. Support the center's flea market booth and bring your donations to the center this Friday, the 27th, anytime between 5 and 7. And there are many ways to get involved and engage. One of the best ways is to volunteer. If you're a mover and a shaker and a fun maker, email Becky at cslsantacruz.org.
Next page. And don't forget, with a $60 or more donation made to our 60th anniversary fundraiser now and through the rest of the year, you'll receive a free 60th anniversary commemorative name tag as our way to say thank you for your support. And there is so much happening here throughout the week here at your center. We've only mentioned just a tidbit of what actually goes on. If you're a facilitator, would you mind raising your hand? See what I'm telling you? There's a lot that goes on. So if you want to get all the details of everything that happens daily throughout the center, check your e-news. You can sign up in our social hall here or visit our website to sign up there. You also can check out our website for our online calendar and events. Everything is listed there. You do not want to miss out on that. Visit cslsantacruz.org.
Do you need help tuning out the fear and tuning into the vision? Join our 100 Days of Election Intention. Text JOIN, JOIN, to 470-784-0250 for daily mindful messages from Reverend Elisha and thought leaders from across the country as we hold our highest intention for the highest outcome.
Mm-hmm. And our practitioners and ministers are available for prayer after service. Whether you have a heavy heart, something to celebrate, or just want to receive some prayer, it is their joy and honor to pray for you. You can also place prayer requests in our prayer box, which is in our foyer. You can also send them as an email to prayer@cslsantacruz.org.
And we are starting another team to assist our own CSL Santa Cruz community. It's called Compassionate Presence Team. And this team of volunteers will assist in meeting some short-term needs of our community, to maybe visit, to take a meal, when one of our own members have an unexpected need. So we will join forces with our amazing prayer team. So if you have an interest in being a volunteer on that team, please see me after service, and we'll get you signed up, and we'll talk about how we're going to move forward with this. And so this month's theme is Pieces into Peace. And I found a poem that fit this perfectly, as well as thinking about our election intention. I found peace today, but only a piece, because the peace I found was diminished to pieces. No matter how I found peace, someone wanted a piece. So I couldn't keep my full peace, and they'd think they got a piece of me. But my peace has layers, and the pieces that they worked to remove uncovered more of my peace. And they hated that there were more pieces to my peace. So even if you only find one piece of peace, let that piece be your peace until more pieces bring you more peace.
That was absolutely perfect. And it is my joy and honor to introduce Topher Steele to do our community readings and prayer. Thank you so much.
Good morning. I am your favorite polygamist, just to let you know. No, I'm kidding. I am a practitioner here. I love and adore this as my home. And, wow. Okay, so we are going to do our inclusion statement. We stand with all of the centers for spiritual living around the world, grounded in the knowing that the teachings of Ernest Holmes speak directly to liberty, equality, and inclusion, human rights, compassion, safety, self-determination, and spiritual living. For that reason, we are unambiguously, oh, that's a good word, in support of the lives of Black, Indigenous, and people of color. Unambiguously in support of gender equality and equality. Unambiguously in support of the LGBTQ plus lives. And unambiguously in support of women being sole decision makers about their lives, well-being, dignity, and choices. Awesome. Let us affirm together. I affirm that the United States and its elected leaders are guided by wisdom, compassion, and integrity in all decisions and actions. I envision a nation where justice and equality prevail, and where every voice is heard and respected. I affirm that our leaders are inspired to work together for the greater good, fostering unity and understanding among all people. Just a quick added quote. And sometimes you love a person just because they feel like home. Let's go into prayer. Knowing right here, right now, that there is only one source, one flow. And I know that I am one with it, as I know that each and every one of you is one with it. And we flow in perfect harmony, perfect love. And I know that this one, this presence, is in and through everything. There is not a place where it is not. And so that makes each step, each breath, each heartbeat hallowed. And I know in this moment and the next that as this presence pours its love into me, I know that it expresses through the world, through each and every one of you. And our world expresses that peace, that love. I know that somewhere in the message or the music or the community which we are in, that this one expresses itself maybe as a friend, an ancestor, or love. And so today, I know that it is present right here and now. And so my soul is overjoyed with this light, with this love, with God, with presence. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, for your expression, for your uniqueness, for your unicornness. Because God gets to show up as you. Thank you. I am so grateful for all of this and so much more. And so I simply allow the magician, this one, this presence, to do its magic today, right now, in this moment. I let it be. I let God do and be. And together we say, and so it is.
Good morning, everybody. So good to see you all. It's been a minute. Happy equinox. This song came through on the equinox 3 years ago on my morning walk. Honoring the darkness, honoring the light. honoring the day, honoring the night, honoring the darkness, honoring the light, honoring the day, honoring the night again, honoring the darkness, honoring the light, honoring the day, honoring the night. Good, listening. All things find their way into balance. All things find their way into balance. Again, please. All things find their way into balance. And if you like the really high part, suspended in time. High voices. Suspended in time. One more time. Suspended in time. And the low part. Shadows and light. Shadows and light again. Shadows and light. Beautiful. It's a long shadow, right? Shadows and light. Good. So we're going to start singing these parts, and just feel free to join on whatever part calls to you to sing. Sound good? All right, so honoring this time as we are in balance with nature and knowing that all things find their way into that space of balance. So here we go. Honoring the darkness, honoring the light, honoring the day, honoring the night, honoring the darkness, honoring the light, honoring the day, honoring the night, honoring the darkness, honoring the light, honoring the into balance, honoring the darkness, honoring the light, honoring the darkness, into balance, suspended in time, all things find their way into balance, shadows and light, shadows and light, all things find their way into balance. One more time. All things find their way into balance. Everyone, shadows and light. Shadows Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, it's such a beautiful time of year to remember to honor the shadow, right? Here we go, into the descent, right? I'm going to pull out my drum. We're going to sing a song by Lindsay Scott called Keep Walking. And you're welcome to sing with us, of course. This is one that we've done with the whole choir. How many of you have heard the entire choir, Yalalati, sing? Yay! We're 34 singers strong this session, which is amazing. And we'll be back here on October 27th with the whole choir. So, keep walking, keep singing, keep praying, keep trusting, keep on. Letting go into love. Keep walking, keep singing, keep praying, keep trusting, keep on. Letting go into love. Sing with us. Keep walking, keep singing, keep praying, keep trusting, keep on. Letting go into love.
I will let myself be silently drawn
keep praying, keep trusting,
by the
keep
strange pull of what I truly love. I will let myself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what I truly love. I will let my heart break new keep praying, keep trusting. I am guiding my mind. Letting go. Stay right here. I will let my heart break new opening. I am guiding my mind. Stay right here. I will let my heart break new world opening. I am guiding my mind. Stay right here. I will let my heart break new world opening. I am guiding my mind. Stay right here. I will let my heart break new world opening. I am guiding my mind.
Sing that with us.
I will let my heart break new world opening. I am guiding my mind.
One more time.
I will let my heart break new world opening. I am guiding my mind.
Yes.
I
Keep
will
walking,
let my
keep
heart
singing,
break new
keep
world
praying, keep
opening.
trusting, keep
I am
on.
guiding my mind.
Letting go into
Stay right
love.
here.
Keep
I will let
walking,
my
keep
heart
singing,
break new
keep
world
praying, keep
opening.
trusting,
I am
keep
guiding
on.
my mind.
Letting go
Stay
into
right here.
love. I will let my heart be silently drawn by the strange pull of what I truly.
Stay right
Everyone, keep
here.
walking,
I
keep
will let
walking,
my
keep
heart
singing,
break new
keep
world
praying, keep
opening.
trusting,
I
keep
am
on.
guiding my mind.
Letting go into. Everyone, keep walking, keep walking, keep singing, keep praying, keep trusting, keep on. Letting go into love. Keep walking, keep singing, keep praying, keep trusting, keep on. Letting go into love.
Thank you, Heather. Good morning. Happy equinox. Welcome to the fall. It's also autumn. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Take another deep breath and let go. Let's take one more deep breath together. Breathe in and let go. So before we dive into our theme for today, I do want to share two things with you briefly. One is a reminder that we have a class coming up that's starting next month. And so there's an invitation to join myself and the other ministers and practitioners in this year-long opportunity to go deep into the principles. And it's also an opportunity to build community together, because it's when we're sitting in circle and discussing and praying and being in process that I think that we really get to learn from each other in a deeper way and build those relationships. And that's going to be Tuesday evenings from 6:30 to 8:30 starting October 15th. You can come see me for more information about that, and the registration will be open this week in your e-news. The other thing is I want you to know about is that right after service today, I'm going to be heading over to Aptos to Resurrection Church, where Climate Fest is happening. It's an interfaith event. We're going to be doing lots. It starts at 11 o'clock today and goes until about 5 p.m. There's going to be a number of interactive workshops and talks and things related to climate grief and processing how we deal with that as a people. And then we're going to close the day with an interfaith service for the planet. So do join me over at Resurrection Catholic Church in Aptos all day today after service. So that's enough of that. Let's take another breath. So this month, our theme, as you may have gotten already, is Pieces into Peace. And thank you, Amron, for that poem. That was fantastic. We'll have to send that out this week so everybody can get a tit of that one. But I also brought a poem about peace today. Because one of the thoughts that I've been thinking about as we've been churning on this idea of peace is, what does it look like? What does world peace actually look like? And I heard, we use these themes across Centers for Spiritual Living, so I've been listening to some other ministers and what they're saying about this. And I heard Reverend David Alexander from the Spiritual Living Center of Atlanta last week just dropped this really important idea, which is that peace is the presence of something, not the absence of something. Right? Peace is the presence of something, not the absence of something. Because I think how often when we think of what is peace, when we are imagining how we get there and what world peace looks like, we probably think of peace as a world without war, a world without racism, a world where this thing isn't happening and the bad thing isn't happening, right? So much of our image of what we want is based on what we don't want, right? And it's important to be able to name that and to know what it is, but we also need to then cultivate a powerful vision of what peace actually looks like, of what the vision is that we're holding for ourselves, for our community, and for the world. And if we're wholly focused on what we don't want, guess what? That's what you're watering. That's what you're giving your attention to. You know, one of the things that I've been observing in the political theater that is our nation at the moment is how often I hear people talking more about the candidate that they don't like and all the things that they're saying and all the things that they're doing, rather than telling the story of how excited they are about the candidate they're interested in. Right? So just notice in your own conversations, in your mind, as you're watching the world, where are you giving your attention? What story are you telling more often? right? Are you watching the debate and just texting all your friends about what the person you didn't like said? Or are you cheering on the person that you do want? Because that energy is what you're giving to the story, right? We talk about whatever we give our attention to is what we give more of. Who are you giving more of your attention to? Whether you think you're fighting against it or not, just notice where your attention is. So my beloved teacher, Jean Houston, I've heard her recite this poem many times. And it's a poem by Clifford Browder. And it goes like this. Peace is not sterile gauze, a snowflake, an insipid dove. It's feisty and rich. Don't let the war boys hog it all. The spit, the spice, and the glamour, peace is potency, reaching and sprouting, budding and branching. It's lifting things, a good scrap, a hot wrestle and a cold scrub, cleansing and hope. Peace is the empowerment of dust, whispers of the song before origin. As out of seed, the cathedral of the body builds itself, its spasms and metamorphoses, the vertigo of mind and dancing with the fecundator. To the music of need, peace. It is little orange bees, spotted ladybugs on white campions, late June with the stink of linden, prickles and burrs, its wild grapes in a bramble, a tough nut, lovers churning through the night at noon in the morning, a juicy comeuppance. For the grim suppressors, peace is for the star biters and the rooted. Don't be dainty. Go at it. Hammer and tong. Peace is not purity, limp, neat, and dry. It's sexy. And I love that poem as a definition of peace for us because it's so filled with imagery. It's so filled with feeling. It's so filled with beauty and potency and energy. And that's how I want us to talk about peace, right? Whether it's the peace we're seeking for ourselves and the life that we want to live, or the peace we're dreaming of in a world that works for everyone, right? That's our code word for world peace, a world that works for everyone. But do you have a feeling, an image of possibility that you are dreaming towards? Right? That's one of the reasons I love our CSL Global Vision, because it talks about the world we want to see. Right? It might be a world we have to fight for and work for and dream towards and choose towards, and there's a lot of steps we have to take to get there, but it gives us a picture. Right? It says we imagine a world where humanity has awakened to its spiritual magnificence, where everyone has enough food, a home, and a sense of belonging, where our resources are valued, cared for, and shared. Right? And it goes on and on and on to create a picture, an image, an idea of what peace could look like. Because remember that our attention, our consciousness, what we are choosing is always creating for us. So we want to cultivate peace as something that is fiery and powerful. Right? And I think that sometimes our definitions of peace is like this quiet, peace. But like something so much more than that, right? But at the same time, part of that cultivating of peace has to be our own inner practice of being at peace with ourselves, right? How many of us struggle with just being at peace, like right here? Let alone with our community, with our family, with the nation, with the world, and all the other things that are going on. It's like if I can't even capture and manage peace within myself, what business do I have telling anybody else about how to be at peace? We have to start with ourselves, right? It's that old platitude, right? Peace in the world begins in the peace in the home, and peace in the home begins in the heart. So we have to cultivate it for ourselves. And so I wanted to do just a very brief practice of cultivating peace within ourselves this morning. Because we can talk about it a whole lot, or we can feel it, we can practice it, we can build some tools to help us get there. And there's a powerful practice that comes from the Buddhist tradition about simply imagining and expanding our sense of loving kindness, right? So if you will, I want you to take a moment and just settle into your chair, close your eyes, take a deep breath. And we're going to do a little practice. So first, I want to invite us all to bring someone to mind that you just absolutely love and adore. Someone who it is so easy for you to think about in a loving way. And if you can, bring their face into your mind, or just bring their presence into your heart. And then if you can just imagine the love in your heart expanding to include this person. And then just wish for them true happiness. Wish that they be deeply at peace. That they feel loved and worthy of love. And that they remember the truth of who they are. And just feel that loving expansion as you imagine love for that person. And take a deep breath. Now I want to invite us all to bring someone to mind that we're going to call a neutral person. This could be someone who you interact with regularly. Maybe you don't even know their name. Maybe they work at the grocery store or a gas station. Maybe you see them here but don't know them, but you could pull their face up. So just pull up someone that you don't really have a lot of feelings for, but you can picture their face. And now let's expand that love to include them. Imagine this individual feeling fully happy and at peace in their life. Imagine that you can send them all of the love. Imagining and knowing that they too feel loved and worthy of love. And that deep peace can surround them and hold them in their life. And take a deep breath in on that. Imagine wishing everything that you wish for your beloved upon this person. Sharing and expanding that sense of peace and love between you. Now take a deep breath in and let go. Now I want you to imagine someone, we'll call them a difficult person. Someone who you might find it hard to love. Maybe it's someone who has harmed you in your life and had a difficult interaction with. Maybe it's a politician or someone on the news that you would like to pull up. Someone hard for you to love. And just pull up a face into your mind. Take a deep breath. Now imagine this person as an embodiment of love. Wish for them true happiness, a true sense of fulfillment and peace. Imagine them feeling loved, feeling worthy of being loved. and imagine them as if you could imagine for them all the same love that you wished for your beloved, that first person. Imagine this person, that you could pour that sense of love into them as well. And breathe. And so take a deep breath in and let it go. And so just take a moment to feel your body. Feel your energy. Feel if you feel a sense of peace or expanded love or an awareness of compassion. And just breathe it in. And then we're going to anchor this practice with a simple little song. The words are very simple, and we'll sing it a couple times together. Repeat after me. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. So place a hand on your heart. We're going to sing this together, and you can just join me. It goes like this. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. Take a deep breath in and turn and look to someone else in the room. We're going to sing, May You Be Filled. Here we go. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. Now we're just going to sing it to the whole community of us. May we be filled. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. And may we be happy. And if you will, stand up, and we're going to send it out to all people everywhere. May all be filled with loving kindness. Here we go. May all be filled with loving kindness. May all be well. May all be peaceful and at ease. And may all be happy. And may we be happy. And may you be happy. And may I be happy. And take a deep breath, and you can have a seat on that. And so just notice how you feel. Of simply just running through a practice of bringing individuals to mind and expanding that sense of love and peace within your own heart. We can do it as an internal visualization. You can sing your way through it if that's your practice. But to be in the cultivation of peace within the self, because that is where it begins. I listened to a podcast called The Emerald, and I heard recently I'm forgetting his name right now, but the podcaster talked about this idea of peace in the heart. And he said, what would the world look like if you magnified your heart to be the size of the world? Would the ripples of resentment that live in you become currents of ocean and river? Or would the love that you hold, the compassion that lives within you, would it be a peace to the storm? And so just imagine for a moment that your heart is the heart of the world. Is there anyone who would be unwelcome in your love? Or are you a safe space for peace to exist? Because if there is any hate in your heart, that is occupying the space of peace. So take a deep breath in and let go. Take another deep breath in and let it go. And let's take this into prayer. And so let each one of us just take a moment to connect with the rhythm and the flow of our own breath. Let each inhale and each exhale be a reminder that there is something greater than we are that is breathing our bodies. That we are all part of this great sea of interconnection. That we are all part of the great oneness. And there is no one and no thing that is not included in that oneness. And so let us just be in the practice this morning of opening our hearts to love, of opening our consciousness to be a place of peace. Realizing that each one of us has the capacity, each one of us is a place where something more can emerge. But it begins with us taking the practice deep into our hearts of first remembering love where it is easy, and then expanding that practice into the places where it is hard. Remembering that as we cultivate loving compassion, as we seek to see through the eyes of love, as we awaken the divine heart that is beating within us already, we allow that love to expand. So let's each one of us do the work within our own selves, within our own being, within our own minds, within our own hearts, so that then we can begin to expand our hearts. We can begin to expand that capacity of love. And imagine that if our hearts were the size of the world, that there would be room for everyone. That there would be room for forgiveness, that there would be room for love, that there would be room for possibility, that there would be room for healing. And so I'm grateful for this opportunity to be in practice together as community. To have this safe and sacred space where we get to practice being in that love. So that then when we walk out of these doors, we can take that love into every interaction with every person we meet. So let's expand the love, let's expand the peace, let's expand the possibility that there is something more that is calling us. And let's let the vision of peace, the vision of a world that works for everyone, the vision of our wholeness wake up in our minds and become a dream that is so vivid that we do everything we can to live in that direction. So let the dream awaken in our minds, let the love awaken in our hearts, and let our actions and our choices and the way that we live on this planet be the activity of this peace. Because each one of us can be the place where the healing happens. We're doing it right now. So in my gratitude, I then just surrender again to that which is breathing me, to that life force that is beating my heart, reminding each one of us that there's something greater than we are that is living us, that's animating us, that's breathing us, that's speaking us, that's hearing us. There's something more. Let it guide us as we grow together in love. And so it is. So just take another deep breath in as I invite Heather And friends, back up.
This is a song that I wrote with some poetry of my friend Samantha's and then added some more of my own words. It's called Surrender. And it was written probably over a decade ago. And I wrote this beautiful high part for Val. And it's just always such a beautiful thing when we get to sing this song together. Yay. If you listen to the Prayers for the Water album, you'll hear Val's voice on this song with me. Open your eyes, the world awaits your warmest smiles. Open your mind to the wisdom lying deep within. Open your heart to the love that is ever flowing. Surrender. To the divine, beauty awaits you in the rivers of your breath. Beauty awaits you in the secrets of your heart. Why are we here but to open to the beauty? Why are we here but to love through the pain? Listen to the whispers of the wind in the trees. Listen to the secrets of the earth and the sea. Listen to your heart. There is love that is always flowing. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to the divine. Let go into the flow. Let the river carry you. Let go into the flow. Let the river carry you. Let go into the flow. Let the river carry you. Let go into the flow. Let the river carry you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. If you want to hear that song with cello and guitar and more harmonies, go check it out on the Prayers for the Water album on Spotify.
Can we give a little more love? Well, my friends, thank you for taking the time to celebrate with us this morning. We're going to begin to wrap up, but before we do that, this is our time in our service for conscious giving. If you want to invest in this community and all the things that we're about and all the things that we're doing and help us keep growing and expanding, this is your opportunity to give a gift to support that process. So if you have a gift to share with us this morning, do bring that out. I'll give my gratitude in advance to all of those who give electronically and regularly. You are our sustainers who keep this place alive. Repeat these words after me, would you? For all that I am,
For all that I am,
for all that I have,
for all that I have,
for all that I give,
for all that I give,
for all that I receive,
for all that I receive.
I am truly grateful.
There is a blessed healing happening here. There is a song of freedom in our ear. There is a holy presence in our midst. May we always remember this. There is a blessed healing happening here. There is a song of freedom in our ear. There is a holy presence in our midst. May we always remember this. There is a blessed healing happening here. There is a song of freedom in our ear. There is a holy presence in our midst. May we always remember this. There is a blessed healing happening here. There is a song of freedom in our ear. There is a holy presence in our midst. May we always remember this. May we always remember this. May we always remember this.
So take a
Sung by
deep breath
KJ
in.
Sung.
There is a healing happening here, and we are so grateful. And so I just speak a word of gratitude for all that is unfolding in this place, for all that is unfolding in each one of our hearts, for the emergence of love and peace as each one of our lives. And so I just give great gratitude for every gift given that makes this community and this place, this Center for Spiritual Living, what it is. I give great gratitude for all of our musicians, for our tech team, for our support, for all of the financial gifts, for all of the prayer, for all of it, I'm grateful. And so then I do lift up that which is on our hearts today. Knowing so many of the prayers that have come in through our prayer team, I just speak a word of blessing. And I want to invite us into a moment of healing before we conclude this time today. So if there's anyone here who's seeking healing in the physical body in any way, if you are able, I invite you to stand up and open your arms wide and just expressing to yourself and to life that you are open and willing to receive that healing, to receive those patterns of wholeness and wellness washing over and remembering themselves as you. To any one of us who are seeking healing in the areas of abundance, finances, or prosperity, this is your invitation as well to stand up, arms open wide, signaling to yourself that you are open and ready to receive all that you need to receive, all that you need to be supported in order to share the gifts of who you are with this world. To any one of us and to all of us who are seeking healing in the areas of grief, love, relationships, or forgiveness, same thing. Stand up, arms open wide. Simply expressing the willingness to be the love, to allow the forgiveness, to allow the healing to happen, to let the love wash over us. And to any one of us and to all of us who are willing to be the peace, to be in the practice, let's just stand up and say yes. And if there's anyone in your heart or on your mind that you want to include in this energy we've created here together today, I invite you to speak those names out loud right now. And so I just bless every name spoken. I bless every prayer on our hearts, knowing that the power of our collective consciousness, the power of this collective love is a healing power. And so we call on it to activate and participate in our lives. So I just speak a continuous word of gratitude for all that is unfolding here, in, through, and as each one of us. We are so truly blessed, and so it is. So thank you, my friends. Have a beautiful Sunday. Do stay after for potluck, for Dances of Universal Peace. Meet me across town for Climate Fest. Have a happy Sunday. We're going to sing our way out of here. We've got one more song. So we're going to sing and dance. We're going to celebrate. And then we're just going to keep celebrating. So let the celebration that is your life continue.
Is it warm enough in here for you? Because I feel like some energy is moving in this room. And you know what to do with it? Shake it off, shake it off. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just want to praise you. I just want to praise you. You broke my chains, now I can lift my hands. And I'm gonna praise you. Yes, I'm gonna praise you. Everything that could go wrong, all went wrong at one time. There was so much pressure that fell on me. Thought I was gonna lose my mind, but now I know you wanna see. I will hold on through these trials, but I need you to lift this load, 'cause I can't take it no more. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. You broke my chains, now I can lift my hands. And I'm gonna praise you. Yeah, I'm gonna praise you. Go on, go on. In the corner of my mind, just can't seem to find a reason to believe I could break free. 'Cause you see, I had been down for so long, felt like all hope was gone. But then I lift my hands and I understand that I gotta praise you through all circumstances. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. You broke my chains, now I can lift my hands. And I'm gonna praise you. Yeah, I'm gonna praise you. I've been through the fire and the rain and found in every kind of way that God will bust up any chain. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. You broke my chains, now I can lift my hands. And I'm gonna praise you. Yeah, I'm gonna praise you. Praise you, Lord. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just got to praise you, Lord. Praise you, Lord. You broke my chains, now I can lift my hands. Yeah. I'm gonna praise you. Yes, 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 I'm gonna praise you. And I'm gonna praise you. Woo! All right, go out and do that some more. Why don't you?